Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my reaction to the 11th episode of Kakegurui. So, last time, Yumiko challenged the student council member Manuda to a public match slash official match, depending on what subs you're using her Mika privilege, meaning he pretty much could not refuse it. But I guess she only gets one of these, which Itsuki was a bit panicky on because she thought she'd use that against the student council president to try to take her position, but that was kind of just some assumptions that she was making. Obviously, Yumiko never said that. But yeah, they ended up playing an original game, quote unquote, called Choice Poker, which is pretty much just regular poker, but more hardcore with the choice gimmick. With the whole, whoever has the higher bet gets to choose whether the strong or weak hand wins. Which, as we found out, inherently means that whoever has the most money to bet has an advantage in this game. So, Yumiko was at a disadvantage going into it. Of course, I never stopped her from winning before. Mostly. But yeah, things did look like they were pretty much over for her, but Itsuki ended up getting in there, putting her money where her mouth is in regards to assisting Yumiko. And now Yumiko has 100 chips more to bet, so the game is far from over. Though I do assume it'll conclude in this episode, so let's get into it. As usual, there'll be no audio or footage of the anime used in the reaction for copyright reasons. There's a timer in the upper left-hand corner, and subs below me to help you follow along. And so, let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh yeah, we also got a quick glimpse of what the student council president's been doing at the very beginning, the last episode. Castle of my ideals. Yeah, Itsuki was really cool at the end of the last episode. Which is a big step up from the boring girl she was called before. Like I can only see one of her eyes. There you go, Itsuki. She became cool enough that I bothered to remember her name. I do think Yumiko's gonna end up winning this game. Because it would be really awkward to have this come back and then have her lose. At least in my opinion. Of course, the series is almost over. I assume it's 12 episodes, so makes me wonder what they're going to do for the final episode. You know, assuming this game concludes in this one, which I still believe it will. Because 3 episodes would be a lot to stretch it. Man, 11 episodes. I remember when this opening seemed so weird to me at first. It's not as if it's become any less weird, I just gotten used to it. And there are certain parts of it that made more sense after watching the series. And we're back into it. Just having Itsuki by her side. She got rid of a pair of queens. Yeah, Manuta's a very calculating opponent, which I still think is a bad compatibility against Yumiko. I'm not that stupid. I like the phrasing. The best thing about the crazy faces is you just don't see them coming. Why not? Maybe, or maybe she's just insane. Oh, she's not a normal person. After 11 episodes, we've learned that. Good name. Yeah. Looks like they're trying to end this pretty quickly. Is it just me, or is having someone standing next to you like what Itsuki's doing for Yumiko make a person seem more important? Oh. Man, this just keeps going. Yeah, she lives for this stuff. We're just gonna end this in one game. Oh. How many chips are we up to now, exactly? No kidding. I'm sure he can. The only one smiling is the lolly girl. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah. The life plan. That's one way to look at it. Man. This single game has escalated so much in stakes. I like the animation on that shot. Oh, you know you want it. Of course, Itsuki was the same girl that wanted people to bet their fingernails. Don't forget that. I mean, that's a pretty good reason to give up. Yeah, I do remember the state she was in when she lost to Yumiko. This girl's insane. That shocked me so much I couldn't read the subtitles for a second there. Don't try to bring logic into this. Yeah, I mean, he's not really wrong on that. Wasn't expecting that, were you? Not to mention the vice president, which I'm pretty sure means she outranks you. I love the dopey expression on Itsuki's face. He's definitely lost his composure. That's not... I mean, I guess that explains the mask. But I mean, we saw her in the beginning of this episode and last episode at that meeting, though. So this is a little bit confusing. I guess the time frame could just be a little bit wonky. Just look at him. $12 billion. I mean, I wasn't 100% sure it was her because the hairstyle was different, but... It's great seeing him squirm finally. I don't want a flashback of this guy. The book said Daisuke on it. That's all I could read with my non-existent Japanese knowledge. So pretty much as high as things can get in this match. Makes me wonder what they're really gonna do for episode 12. I mean, how do you go up from here? Yeah, that means he's higher, I think. Just looking at those nails. Don't drag me into this. Man, they were sweating over there. Come on, Izuki, don't break down now. I was so proud of you. And a little bit disturbed by you. Oh, I like that transition. I have a thing for creative transitions. She whips out a full house. This is anime we're talking about. You're making assumptions. There's such a wide range of emotions on that stage. I wouldn't go that far. Not a full house, but definitely beats him. He can't take it all in. I guess Itsuki had a pretty good poker face. Yeah, the bidding just went up and up. Please stop showing me that. But you gotta face it, you're done for now. You bet everything. Wow, when you're so shocked your glasses shatter. It's pretty dangerous, actually. You're the one that tore off your own fingernails, so... As far as doing crazy things, that's pretty much up there. Beautiful. They keep showing the hands. That's how she starts the conversation. I agree. We might be talking about different things, but I agree. Your precious president's being stolen away from you. So we are really going to get a match between Yumiko and the president in the last episode? I didn't think we would actually get that. Since this is a manga adaptation that I assumed the manga was way past the anime. But they'd only have one episode for that, though. As opposed to this game, which took up 2 episodes. Speaking of, it was kind of impressive that they managed to stretch that out. Like one game of that game throughout almost the entire episode. And it was still really compelling. I'm gonna miss this ending theme, though. It might be the most memorable thing of this anime. So, that was the 11th episode of Kakegurui. I really liked this episode. It might be one of my favorite episodes so far. It was just really intense. I felt sucked into the episode pretty much the entire thing. And it was amazing how the stakes just kept ramping up on both sides over and over again. Each side betting more and more. And Itsuki, of course, the scene where Itsuki just tears off all of her fingernails in one fell swoop. Like, wow. And of course, all the little things I like about this anime, like what they do with the faces, the eyes, some of the cool transitions they do. The plot twist where the president was there the whole time, under the mask. And, yeah. And Yumiko won in the end, which I assumed she would. And Manuda's pretty much done, over with. He pretty much bet everything, didn't he? So, yeah. Hopefully we do get the match between Yumiko and the president, who do seem like they would make pretty good friends, honestly, after that brief conversation they had. They do seem to understand each other better than some people would. And, yeah, let me know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of my reaction in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.